Introduction to YubiOnFIDOLogon. YubiOnFIDOLogon is a cloud service that strengthens two-factor authentication when log on to Windows. Even if your Windows password is leaked to others, YubiOn protects your PC by preventing you from log on without an authenticator. YubiOnFIDOLogon has a web management site. On the management site, you can check the usage status of each PC and make settings. YubiOn is a cloud service, so you don't need to build a server and you can use YubiOn immediately. YubiOnFIDOLogon authentication applies to the FIDO authentication protocol. FIDO is an authentication method for achieving passwordless, and is an authentication protocol that is being standardized globally by the non-profit organization, FIDO Alliance. In conventional authentication, the entered ID and password are sent, and if they match the pre-registered one, the service can be used. But it is at risk of being forgotten, stolen or leaked. On the other hand, FIDO does not pass personal information related to authentication to the server, but only proof of identity. Therefore, it is attracting attention as a strong authentication protocol that completely blocks phishing and man-in-the-middle attacks. YubiOnFIDOLogon has achieved high security strength by applying this FIDO protocol to PC logon. Deploying YubiOnFIDOLogon is easy. After the representative registers as a customer, install the client software on the Windows PC and you can use YubiOn by registering the authenticator. You can only log on with the combination of the assigned Windows account and authenticator. You can also assign multiple authenticators to your account. If you are using Active Directory, you can set up an account for each AD account. The authenticator assigned to the AD account can log on to another PC with the AD account. Furthermore, it can be applied in the Azure Active Directory environment. A variety of FIDO-certified authenticators are available. There are two types of FIDO authenticators, a simple key type and a type that can use biometric authentication, and you can select one according to your needs. Security is strengthened with two elements, PIN and authenticator, or biometric information and authenticator. Introduction to the management functions of YubiOnFIDOLogon. Policy functions. You can set the operation settings on each PC at once. Cache logon settings that can be used offline. Sign-in option settings that limit the use of YubiOnFIDOLogon. Password logon permission. Lockout when authentication fails, and so on. Emergency logon. With this function, you can log on with your Windows password even if you do not have an authenticator temporarily, such as when you lose the authenticator. PC lockout. This function completely prohibits logon to your PC in the event of an incident such as loss of your PC. Log management. This function is a function to view the authentication log at logon from each PC. The settings changed on the web management site are transmitted from the server to each PC via the network, and the settings are changed. YubiOnFIDOLogon can be used in such cases: strengthening the security of PCs in each department. By introducing FIDO, which is a strong security standard, you can protect the PCs belonging to each department more safely. Using YubiOn in Active Directory environment. You don't need to change the Active Directory settings, and you can easily install YubiOn even in an AD environment. Furthermore, it is available in the Azure Active Directory environment. Use of biometrics. YubiOn can also use a FIDO2 certified biometric authenticator, so it is possible to perform authentication by combining a fingerprint and a device. Please visit here for more about the product. This is the introduction to YubiOnFIDOLogon.